Welcome back to another episode of Myths and Mysteries in Black and White with your two hosts, Josh and Ed.
Hello.
Ed, obviously, first things first, apologies we missed last week.
Yeah, that's my fault. I haven't been very well.
Here's a question. Are you feeling better?
Yeah, a little bit. Actually, I've got a question.
Oh.
Because people who listen to us or watch us know that we're British.
Mm-hmm.
What is, what is your ultimate fried fry-up?
Well, describe the plate, basically.
Yeah, what is on there?
Have we got to talk the number of things?
No.
Right, but bacon, sausage, egg, hash brown, French toast.
French toast?
Yeah.
You're a bougie fucker, you
beans, I think that's about it. Basically, not tomatoes, mushrooms, or black pudding.
Oh.
I tried black pudding once, and I was just like, yeah, nah, this ain't for me, Chief.
Really?
Nah.
I love black pudding.
What about you?
Bacon, sausage, black pudding. Bacon, sausage, black pudding. Egg, hash browns, mushrooms, plum tomatoes, like tin tomatoes.
Yeah.
None of that fucking normal tomato.
Nah.
Fuck that shit. Toast.
Beans?
Yeah, beans.
Hash browns?
Oh, I think I said hash browns.
Did you?
Yeah.
Mate, that's the GOAT, in my opinion.
What, hash browns?
Oh, they're so good.
Courtney don't like them. Oh,
What?
no! How can you not like hash browns?
They are goated.
I love hash browns.
They're so fucking good.
But no, I don't think we've said it on here before. Nothing tops the fucking fry-ups of the one we had when we was on holiday.
Fucking preach.
Let's have
Preach.
all them plus like burgers,
Basically, to
chicken.
give you a gist, we was it was only like a getaway, like a caravan holiday for a weekend or a week or whatever.
Yeah,
and it was on the last day, and obviously because the first day we got there, got a load of shopping in, blah blah blah. And the last day we was like, well, we're going first thing tomorrow morning. We might as well eat all the rest of this up and then just get something out later for tea. Holy shit! Like Ed said, the full shebang with the breakfast, cooked chicken, like rotisserie chicken.
Yeah,
that we just shredded, burgers, pancakes.
Yeah.
I feel like there was something else that we're missing.
What
was it?
was it? Chips, I think.
Chips. That was it. Yeah. Mate, honestly, that was so... what was it? For a good couple of hours, we couldn't move.
No.
It was just like...
It was that much. We had to have 2 plates each.
I don't even think we actually had anything for tea that night, because we were still just full.
No.
That was ridiculous, honestly. That was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
But, yeah, I don't know why that thought me. I think it was just because we're on about doing a challenge.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's why it popped into my head.
But no, we've been teasing it enough. It's about time it begun.
Yeah,
we're finally talking about Ragnarok.
Yeah, boy. You could kind of like pull it in, like, because the soldiers in Valhalla, they're probably eating their last meal before going to fight in Ragnarok.
That is true.
So
that is true.
Yeah, if you was to fight, if you was knowing you was going to be fighting Ragnarok, what would be your last like breakfast? I can't believe you said French toast. You're a right bougie fucker.
Yeah. Well, no, if it's going ham, if I could choose any, like toast in general, but if I could choose any, French toast, why not?
I'm waiting for you to say, a poached egg as well.
Oh, fuck off. Nah, piss off. Fried egg. Fried or scrambled.
Yeah.
No other way.
Eggs Benedict.
Never tried that.
It's just fucking
It's
poached
just egg, innit?
Yeah. It's just poached egg on toast with fucking ham. Some posh ham. Fuck off.
Nah, eggs Benedict. Fuck off. Nah. Scrambled, omelette, fried. Only 3 ways an egg should be done.
I haven't had an omelette in years, you know.
Nor have I, in all fairness. But it's like even like dippy egg. Can't stand it.
Never had it.
It's just rank.
Yeah, never had
it. I don't know why. It is just rank.
Wouldn't know how to do it.
Just boil it, I suppose. I'll boil it. Just crack the
soft
top.
boil though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and just crack top off and dip shit in it.
Just fry it and just dip the yolk.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, how we gone away? Because I don't know. But no, we're finally going to be talking about Ragnarok. Yes. We are going to split this into 2 parts, so we're going to save the main occurrences, I'll say,
in fighting.
Yeah, in the second episode. We will mention some people's fighting and some deaths, but we'll save the big Donnies for the next one.
Yeah, boy.
So I think without further ado,
Let's get into it.
let's
Come on.
crack on. So Ragnarok, or sometimes known as the Twilight of the Gods, basically before this whole thing started, in Midgard, which was basically Earth, when you think of the Nine Realms, Midgard is pretty much Earth, and then you've obviously got Asgard, Jotunheim, all them lot. So in Midgard, summer was coming to an end. A cold winter began to blow, and an unexpected cold frost destroyed many people's crops. This was the beginning of what is known as Fimbulwinter, which was a very long and very harsh winter. With Fimbulwinter destroying crops and farm animals alike, many people started to fight amongst themselves for whatever animals they could find. Some even resulted into cannibalism. So that just shows how fucked these lot were, basically. It was that cold. It's survival of the fittest, more or less.
I'll do it.
Like, it got to the point where even, like, mothers would sacrifice, like, kill their kids so they didn't starve to death, you know, all this fucked up shit.
Yeah, you listen here, you cunt. Fuck, what am I doing? I've just called my unborn child a cunt. Well, I'm telling you now. If it gets that bad, I'm eating.
Polar bears do it, so you won't be the first.
Exactly.
In Asgard, the realm of the gods...
Don't ring social services. I'm not actually going to eat my child. Fucking hell.
In Asgard, the realm of the gods, Loki was imprisoned after his plot to kill Baldur. Now, if you remember, I've mentioned that before, is where he got Baldur's blind brother to shoot a mistletoe arrow at Baldur, killing him, because obviously mistletoe was the only thing that hadn't been sworn not to kill Baldur.
Random, isn't it?
It is, out of everything.
Yeah, mistletoe.
This is what I mean, where it's like, I've got to give the Norse mythology credit. They've gone out there, do you know what I mean, with some of the stuff. To dodge the wrath of the gods, Loki managed to escape Asgard and hid in spots in the mountains and found a salmon-filled well. And this is where we was just saying how it's mad. Because here, he assumed the form of a salmon and lived with other fish to make sure the gods didn't find him. So, bad man Loki is now just chilling upstream with the fish man then.
In a well?
In a well.
Fucking hell, we could do a swimming circles. I'll get fucking sick of it. I'll be like, oh, just find me.
However, Odin saw what Loki had done, but didn't know how to catch him. The gods tried netting him, hooking him, and many other methods, but nothing seemed to work. Eventually, Thor noticed a bear catching a salmon as they jumped from the stream. To which Thor thought, if a bear could do it, why can't I? Thor. That's all I got to say. Just
that's proper Thor logic, isn't it?
Well, if that grizzly fucker can do it, well, I can do it.
Let me get my wedding dress on.
Thor managed to catch Loki, and the gods were wondering what to do with him. So after all of that, he's thinking, ha, I've evaded you fuckers, I'm now a fish. Thor's just gone, ha, got you prick.
Yeah, what can do with him? Fry him, poach him, fillet him, bake him.
The rest of the gods wanted to kill Loki, but Odin and Loki had a blood pact, so he wouldn't allow Loki's death. So the gods chained him up and placed a venomous snake with toxic saliva above his head. Every time the snake salivated, the venom dripped onto Loki's head, burning his skin and causing enormous pain. Loki's nem wife Sigyn would stay beside him and even tried to help by catching the venom in a bowl. But when the bowl was full and she had to go and empty it, Loki once again would be dripped on and would be in pure agony once again.
Why did she have to go?
Yeah, why did she just yeet it? Yeah. See? Work smarter, not harder.
Or just like put, I don't know, like, why would she say? Couldn't she just cut Snake's head off or something?
Well, yeah, I suppose so. Unless she secretly enjoyed it. She ended up BDSM shit. So every time she takes a bowl, she's sitting there going, yeah, you burn, you little bastard.
I've just
Say my name!
I've just got to go outside to empty the bowl.
He's just sitting there going, what's that noise? However, every drop that landed on Loki would only increase his thirst for revenge. This was the final piece of the puzzle set in place for the events of Ragnarok. Well, after 3 cycles of never-ending winter, Ragnarok would officially begin, when the great wolves, Skull and Hattie, who I've mentioned before, would finally achieve their goal and catch and devour the sun and the moon, plunging the world into complete darkness.
Which one was out of which?
I'm pretty sure Skull was after the moon. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty...
There's 50-50 chance.
Well, yeah. One or other, but I'm for some reason, Skull and the moon is going in my head.
Yeah.
Major earthquakes began to occur, causing the tree of the world, Yggdrasil, to tremble. The mountains started to crumble, and the rock which held the chains that imprisoned Fenrir was shattered, freeing the great wolf.
And as well with the tree crumbling, it then released Nidhogg.
That it did.
The great dragon.
The great serpent Jormungandr convulsed in the waters, causing massive waves and flooding all of Midgard. He released his poison into the water, killing every living thing that dwelled in them.
He pissed.
The moorings bounding Loki also broke, freeing him. He walked down to the Helheim, the realm of the dead, where his daughter, Hel, commanded Loki with an army of the undead.
Or the Draugr.
Draugr. Nidhogg, like you just said, the great dragon, dug a great tunnel to which the armies of the dead would march on the land of the would march to the land of men. Massive flames signalled the army of the fire realm, Muspelheim, was also marching. The giants of this realm was led by the great fire giant Surtur the Black, who burned everything in his path with his fire sword.
Not, well, kind of like Surtur from Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah. Except this geezer is much bigger and much tougher.
Yeah, and he ain't got a massive eyebrow for a crown.
Yeah, exactly. The Jotunheim ice giants jumped on giant ships made from the fingernails and toenails of humans, and
Ooh. That makes me cringe.
Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it? And headed for the infamous battleground chosen for the war between the gods and the forces of chaos. At this point, the god Heimdall finally blew Gjallarhorn, signalling to the gods that Ragnarok had arrived.
Bang.
So, his main purpose in life, he was the protector of the Bifrost, the Rainbow Bridge to Asgard, all that. But this was his main job. This is what he's been waiting for.
He's just been like, right. Got the old horn out. What was that? What are you doing, Heimdall? I can't tell you how long I've been waiting
to do this.
And he's just there, like, probably like, licking his lips. Like,
yeah.
I am ready.
But he fucks it up somehow.
Yeah, just... Just a fucking goose horn. Fucking hell, Thor. Or Loki. Fucked about with it.
Odin called upon the Ainur, who were situated in Valhalla for the moment that they had been training for. All gods capable of holding a weapon also joined the fight. The Muspelheim giants attempted to destroy the gates of Asgard, but in an attempt to do so, actually shattered part of the bridge to Asgard, like I said, known as the Bifrost. Odin, on top of his 8-legged horse, Sleipnir, led his armies to war.
Which is weird, because Sleipnir is also a child of
Loki. And that's why they had the blood pact. It's like, I won't fuck your son up, or like ruin him, if you... But at the same time, I don't kill you. No, wait, no, that kind of worked.
No, I think it was something different.
Fuck knows. Finally, the Great War was underway. Typical. Thor wanted to smash the heads of thousands of giants and was killing his enemies by the hundreds.
He is a beast.
So again, he was buzzing for this shit. Because like we said countless times before, the only thing this geezer wanted to do was drink and fight. And now he's got the ultimate fight. He's like, right, let's go, boys.
Especially with giants. He hates giants.
Yeah. If anybody knows like Norse Mythology, or like I've mentioned countless times, if you play the God of War games, this geezer has such a hard-on for just killing giants. Yeah. He just loves nothing more than just smashing them to pieces. Fair play.
Yeah.
Each to their own.
Everyone's got to have a hobby.
I mean, it's technically a genocide, but, you know, You do you for.
He is royalty.
Yeah. The ice giants led by Hiram began to fight Odin's Ainur. Loki guided his army of undead towards the battlefield. Freyr, the Vanir gods, led the attack on the fire giant Surtur, and even though he'd done everything he could to fight Surtur, the fire giant killed him with his fire sword, making him the first god to fall on the battlefield. Tyr, the god of war, who lost his hand during the bounding of Fenrir, faced off against the Hound of Hell, Garm. Just before Tyr fell to Garm, he managed to stick his sword into the beast's heart, killing them both. So again, they're your two.
You'll find with the things of Ragnarok, it's like
A lot of them.
There's no clear winner.
No, there really ain't. But unless I mention the madness, that's all I've sort of got.
Bugger.
So I don't know what to do. I didn't think this one through very well.
Yeah, it's kind of my fault though. No, I can't lie. But no, like, it's just how everything it's had to work simultaneously
for it all to kick off and how it like all fell into place. Yeah. Obviously, when Fimbulwinter began, everyone knew when this is done, it's on basically.
Yeah, because Fimbulwinter started because of the death of Balder.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, because I got that from like the God of War game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true though, because I remember the whole thing of like Freya asking like everything in the realms to weep for him, and then obviously Loki being the only one that didn't. Whether that caused Fimbulwinter in a way or whatever, or like,
yeah.
But yeah, if you was living on Midgard at this time, you were done for.
Yeah, it don't matter who won or lost.
No,
people were dead.
Yeah, you are fucked.
But in some ways, it helped the gods because the more of them who died
ended up
being like from they going to they would have gone to Valhalla.
So they just basically more or less had not an endless amount of reinforcements, but they had a fair amount. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, you'd be so pissed off though, wouldn't you? Like, you just die and you're straight back into war.
Yeah.
And you think, and then
give me a minute.
And your mate next to you, who's been in Valhalla for years, has been like, "Yeah, I've been shagging Valkyries and eating endless meat." And you're like, "What?"
And I get here, and I got to deal with them big bastards. Are you having a laugh?
I've just got done in by a tsunami because this giant snake's a bit pissed off. And first thing that happens after I've died, it's been given a fucking sword and shield and told to go out of them, out of the undead. Like, what do you mean?
You're having a fucking laugh, yeah? Yeah, like you said, it's like, I died in a tsunami. What caused it? Funny enough, that big fucker over there. Yeah. What's he doing here?
Fucking hell. But that'd be the thing, because it being in Midgard now, like, you wouldn't have known of, like, Jormungandr and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's always in the fables and everything, but then you'd never actually believe that there was such thing.
It'd just be like a wives' tale sort of thing, wouldn't it?
And then all of a sudden you see it, and you're like,
oh. Turns out you are real, yeah.
We're fucked. You look at Jormungandr, then you look to your right, and you're just seeing, like, this big ginger man in a wedding dress, and you're like, my money's on him.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just I don't know. I think it's because I'm so hyped for this episode.
Yeah.
And like we said, because we're split into two parts, there's only so much you can talk about.
Yeah.
But because I've started adding fuel to the fire, it's like,
do we just?
Shall we?
Might as well.
Yeah, all right. All right.
We might as well. We'll figure something out for next week.
Let me just get... Right, so I just finished off. Tyr and Garm basically killed each other. The battlefield was shaken at this point as Jormungandr arrived.
My boy. The world serpent.
He unleashed a mist of venomous gas that killed all of the warriors of the gods. So every Ainur, or anyone who went to Valhalla, they're dead. They're dead now. So again, that just ties back into what we were saying. So if you got killed by the flood caused by this snake, and then you arrive, and then the snake arrives, and then he kills you straight away.
Yeah, it's like this motherfucker.
This is when the great prophesized battle between Jormungandr and Thor would begin.
Oh.
Now, the fight between these two was nothing short of epic.
Just imagine it.
The serpent attempted to strike the god, who dodged the attacks and counterstruck with his hammer Mjolnir, forcing Jormungandr to plunge into the ground wounded.
That's the only thing in the God of War game it didn't do a lot of.
No.
You had that little bit where you just see, like, Thor, like, swing his hammer, and then Jormungandr's, like, seeing him getting hit. But that was it.
Yeah. They could have gone a lot better with that.
Yeah, because you got to think, that is one of the greatest fights in Norse mythology.
I get why they did it, because obviously it was obviously destined for him to fight Kratos.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you've gone so well with the Norse mythology, you could have at least, even if it was just a cutscene of them two just scrapping.
Yeah, or like an add-on to the game where it's either you're Jormungandr.
Oh, mate, that'd be sick.
Do you know what I mean? Like, having to try and dodge and
do all that sort of stuff.
Attacks. And then it'd be like for like knocking him out, because we'll get into it
what happens, but
if they die.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, just like knocking him out, and then like Kratos like jumps off a fucking cliff or something and bandages into him,
starts chefing him up.
I think that would have made it a bit better. Because, let's say, if you're into Norse mythology, like the fight between Jormungandr and Thor trumps all the others. Yeah. In a way, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me personally, because you got to think like the most well-known Norse god
is Thor.
Mainly because of Marvel. But it
is Thor.
And like the most terrifying and most like vicious of the Norse creatures
is Jormungandr.
The largest. That he's the Midgard serpent. Like,
exactly.
He circles the whole fucking world, mate. Like,
and Thor's just like, nah, I'm having him.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like it's such a great battle between man and beast.
And I haven't got it written down, but I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere in some of the descriptions the battle lasts for a good the hot 24 hours.
Yeah.
These two were just constantly going at it. There weren't like no breaks or anything.
Pretty much, yeah. Their fight was just them two. Like everyone else was doing their own job, but Thor weren't like helping Tyr. Thor weren't like helping Odin. And same with Jormungandr weren't helping Fenrir or helping Loki.
No,
or whatever.
it was just these two going at it.
The greatest enemies who hated, absolutely despised each other. Like worse than Tommy Fury and KSI. Because this is actually a good fight. And it would be worth a watch.
Yeah. Now that would do pay-per-view buys, that one.
Yeah, so like, yeah, that is the ultimate battle.
Yeah,
ultimate battle.
100%. 100%. One sec, sorry. Moments, please. Where am I going? Yeah. So, Thor then struck Jormungandr in the head with an almighty blow, killing the world serpent. However, due to the size of the strike, it cracked Jormungandr's skull, released a cloud of venom around Thor, killing the god of thunder. After he took 9 steps away.
Yeah. So,
you can just imagine how hard, because you think, like you said, it's a serpent that circles the entire world, so his head alone is pretty big. And one strike just shattered it like nothing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, doing him in.
Yeah. It was. They call it the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah. Especially after the 9 steps, because obviously, if he's surrounded in like all these like venomous or toxic fumes or whatever you want to call it, he's gonna be rife in agony.
Yeah. And
9 steps and then done. Do you know what I mean? It's quite poetic in a way, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, massively. Like it just shows that really, like it's like man v nature.
Yeah.
Man might beat nature, but at the end of the day, like,
nature always wins.
Will always win as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So Thor was fucked.
And plus, as well, you got to think for both armies, they've lost their top dogs.
Oh God, yeah.
Like especially on the god side, I think. Like if you want anyone on your side, you want Thor.
Yeah.
And to lose him, you're thinking, nips.
And the thing is, they were a bit fucked because Swegwave weren't invited. So. he couldn't just do like 3 steps on the swagway.
Just be on that for the rest of his life.
But then his luck, he'd like bump into a curb,
Fall off it,
and then, like, stagger,
Yeah.
and then get up. Ultimate death, died by falling off swagway. Thor, the god of thunder, died falling off
Swagway.
death by swagway. That would be a fucking rewrite in history.
Well, after watching his son and beloved champion fall on the battlefield, Odin began to search for his great enemy and Loki's son, Fenrir, who was devouring everything in his path. Because if you remember, we've said before, he was that big, the top of his jaw reached the sky, and the bottom of his jaw reached the bottom of the earth. So he was literally just running, and everything was just going in and not coming out.
Yammed up.
Yeah.
Like me at KFC.
The pair fought ferociously when Fenrir devoured Odin whole, killing the Allfather. So in the space of, I'd say, 10 minutes to half hour max,
Yeah.
you've lost Tyr, the god of war, Thor, the god of thunder, and Odin,
The Allfather.
If I was the gods at that point, I'd be like, do you know what? I think I'm good at it. I'll tap out. Ready the lifeboats. I want off. I'm good. See you later.
You know, when I walk into KFC, they have their own horn. You walk in, it's like deathly silence. Like, he's here. Get the chicken out.
Where the fuck did that come
I don't know. Just all about it. Because like, they had the horn like the start of Ragnarok. That's KFC's Ragnarok. Is when I fucking walk in there, and I ain't ate for like a couple of days. Say, I'm like, I'm ready.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I'm fucking doing genocide on fucking Kentucky Fried Chickens. Went there once, and the girl behind the fucking fryer was crying. So I cried, she couldn't keep up.
Fuck's sake.
Moral of the story is, I fucking love fried chicken. I love fried chicken. I should be an American.
Yeah.
I really should. Like, before we come on air, we was looking at Bass Pro Shops. Like, what a place! What a fucking place that look. Honestly, I'd never leave.
No.
Never leave. I'd buy the shop. If I had the money, I'd be like, yeah. What would you like? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, just love it. America.
So yeah, Fenrir devoured Odin whole, killing the Allfather. Fenrir then began to mock to the gods what he had just done. So, because you would though, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
You've just killed the Allfather.
Yeah,
You were
in
just
like one fell swoop.
Have
like,
that, you mugs.
who are you? Like, I've just killed your greatest fucking leader.
Yeah.
In one swoop. Who are you? Like, I am the fucking Don.
Yeah. But in fairness, it came back and bit him on the ass. Because that filled Odin's son Vidar with enormous hate and caused him to attack Fenrir. When Fenrir tried to bite him, Vidar stuck his feet into the wolf's tongue and used his arms to hold the mouth open. This is... Wait, what? Oh, he done this that strong that it actually tore Fenrir's jaw in half.
Fucking hell. He's a strong boy.
Before plunging his sword into Fenrir's heart, killing the great wolf. After watching his son's death, Loki felt a great... even after watching his son's death, Loki felt a great satisfaction with the pain and destruction he had caused the Aesir gods.
Well, yeah.
At this point, Heimdall led his armies towards Loki and his army of the dead. The pair duelled, and it was that coordinated that it was known as the Deadly Dance.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And the pair struck each other many times, killing the pair of them. So, again, like you said, a lot of these battles, it ended with them killing each other.
Yeah.
Because they were just that good and powerful or whatever that it ended up destroying them, more or less.
Yeah. But once pretty much everyone had died.
Yeah.
But, like you say, a few of them did survive.
Yeah, like...
Nidhogg,
he survived. Vidar. Four sons, Magni and Modi.
Yeah. Did Surtur did?
Surtur survived, I think.
Because he's the one who actually...
Destroys Asgard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did get that right in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, yeah, he did plunge his sword basically right through the heart of Asgard and just shattered it.
Yeah. But then once that happened and Asgard was no more, well, pretty much 9 realms were no more.
Yeah.
And once that happened, Midgard, like with Earth, everything grew again.
Yeah. So obviously, like we said, the whole world was flooded because of Jormungandr. If some parts weren't flooded, the poisonous fumes and that would just destroy everything. Like, everything on Midgard was done for.
Desolate.
Yeah. And like you said, after the battle with the gods was over and everything like that, trees started to grow, the water sort of went back in the... Right time. The water sort of went back in a way... Yeah, basically, life just prospered again.
Yeah, it flourished.
Yeah.
It flourished. But then, like you say, Needhog, he went back under the tree.
Yeah.
Went home. And I think because the eagle survived, and so did... Oh, what was that fucking squirrel's name?
Radagast.
So then they still had their few.
Yeah.
But they went home. But what actually is said to happen with, like, the gods?
The gods that survived? I don't actually know, in all fairness. I don't know whether they just scattered and just, like, disappeared or whatever. I'm not quite sure, in all fairness.
Hang on, I'll see if I can get some.
But yeah, it's very, like, basically this is Norse's version of Judgment Day for Christians and that out there. Obviously, after the end of the world and that, but then the world prospered again afterwards. This is the exact same as that.
Surviving guys: Hunir, Magni, Modi, Njord, Vidar, Vali, and the daughter of Sol are all states to survive Ragnarok. All remain Aesir to reunite in Ithalva.
Yeah.
Hang on. What happened? But Magni and Modi didn't survive in God of War.
That they didn't. Kratos done them in? Well, no, technically. Kratos did Magni in.
Yeah.
Thor beat the shit out of Modi. And then Atreus done Modi in.
Apparently Modi claimed Mjolnir.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And Balder and Hod come back from the dead.
Oh. After all that, Balder's like, this is back. What have I missed then?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're all like reaping their losses of their families and all that. Obviously, they've lost Thor, Tyr, Odin, all that. So they're all sad, the surviving gods and all that. And he's just come in, sat down and gone, you would not believe the shit I've been through. Yeah. They're just looking at each other like, are you mad? It's like, where's Dad? I want to tell him. Dad? Oh, Father, where you at? Fuck it, I know who want to listen to this for. Duh.
funny story. You know that giant snake what was said to be there? Oh, yeah, they killed each other. Wait,
what? What? And Father was alright with that. Well, another funny story. You remember that wolf that chained up where, Tyr lost his hand? Oh, yeah, by the way, Tyr's dead as well. Oh, yeah, okay, wait, what? It's like, yeah, well, funny story, yeah. You know that big wolf? Yeah. It was Loki's kid or someone, wasn't it? Yeah.
He ate him.
He ate him. I'm sorry. Fenrir ate Dad. Yeah. Like, Dad put up a fight, Dad. No, just swallowed them all. Like it was nothing. I'm sorry, what?
But after Ragnarok, the gods and the evil die. 2 people, Lif and Lithrasia, are left to repopulate the world. They eventually have 3 children, a son called Bor, who becomes the father of the Aesir. A daughter called Besla, who marries her brother Bor's son from another woman and gives birth to Odin.
Wait, what? Well, I suppose they named him after him or something.
Hang on. Yeah. Odin, Vili, and V. These 3 brothers kill Ymir the giant. What?
Yeah, the first giant, Ymir.
Yeah, but that was from the fucking creation, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on, I might be on something wrong. Oh God. So this week I've had a fucking mess. Like, is what it
life,
is,
innit?
Yeah. Yeah. At the end of this, prophecy is stated that 2 surviving humans will populate the Earth, while the remaining gods will meet with each other and do something. So it's not actually set in stone like what actually
happens. It's just this is like basically what's prophesied to happen.
Well, yeah, because Ragnarok actually hasn't happened. This is all prophecy at the minute.
Because if it did happen, we wouldn't be here.
No, that's true. While the remaining gods will meet with each other to do something, like helping with the repopulation of the human race or something like that.
So there you go. If you're one of them 2 people that managed to survive, you may, after all of this, end up shagging a god. Lucky bastard.
But no, like, in a way, such a weight off the shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. We've wanted to talk about this for literally weeks.
That's what I mean. Like,
and then we say, right, he killed him, he done that, he did this.
Yeah. Like you say, when we was talking about, like, especially like we keep going on about Jormungandr and Thor, like
because it was prophesied. This was like, if you imagine Ragnarok as a boxing event, this is the main event.
Yeah.
By far. This is Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
It's a fight we never got.
Nah, it's like Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, exactly.
It never happened, but like it's the fight everyone would want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
So so the 2 great heavyweights
of their armies.
Yeah,
it's just like, right, let's get it on, boy.
But you imagine, like, I know, like, Jormungandr pretty much killed everyone.
Yeah, before
he even started. But you imagine if he was like a survivor. And you just looked and just saw Jormungandr and Thor going at it.
Yeah.
What a sight to behold.
That would be mad. Wouldn't shock me if like the entire battlefield just stopped and watched it.
You would though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, too right.
There's Draugr coming out. Even they'd stop.
Yeah.
Fucking Bob Jaws fell off. Just watch, like you say, the 2 great heavyweights of Norse mythology just going at it.
Oh, mate.
What is just so anticlimactic is that Odin is the All-Father. He's just the most powerful being.
Yeah.
And he just gets swallowed up.
It's just like, that's what I mean. That's why I don't blame Fenrir for mocking him. It's just like, no. Really? He was your All-Father? Yeah. Really?
Is that it?
At least my brother got a good scrap with that ginger thief over there.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, at the same time, like, you'd have thought Odin would have put up a bit of a scrap. I mean, he had the spear. What's it called?
Drapnir.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a point, actually.
You'd think you'd be, like, using that.
Fenrir's just too OG. Big up Fenris.
Big up Fenris. The Great Wolf.
And then he gets killed by his son, which has been anticlimactic as well.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there weren't really no scrap
for
there.
For the big battle of Thor and Odin. Of Fenrir and Odin. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, these 2 don't like each other.
Yeah.
Like, very, very identical to Jormungandr and Thor.
Yeah.
But then it's just like, ha, got your dad. And he's just like, I ain't having this, son. And just breaks his jaw. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, really?
It was that easy in a
way.
Like,
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, like, fair play to him. He's strong as fuck to break Fenrir's jaw. But at the same time, it's like, is that all I had to do?
Yeah.
Odin didn't have to fight him at all, really.
No.
Or Odin could have done that.
Well, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There's so many other outcomes.
Exactly. It's a what if series in its own. But yeah, like, when I was trying to search about Nidhogg and that, like, all he was just in charge of leading the army of the undead.
Yeah. He basically dug the tunnel for him to get there. It was like, right, boys, there you go. See you later.
Let's have it.
And he just went back to Noronum Tree.
Afterwards, yeah.
Afterwards, yeah. He stayed around and watched.
Yeah, or had a little bit of a go.
Yeah.
So what happened to Garm? Did he just go back to the underworld?
No,
they killed each other.
Yeah, him and Tyr killed each other.
Oh, yeah, he did say, yeah.
That's what I mean. It's just, like we said, Tyr and Garm killed each other. Jormungandr and Thor killed each other.
So what happened with the 2 wolves with the
Skull and Hattie?
Yeah.
I don't actually know, in all fairness. Not a lot. I think because it isn't... Because it is like a prophesized thing, it's not like set in stone, so to speak.
Yeah.
There are so many that have just been left
kind of
unanswered for. So whether they... Because not only if they survive Ragnarok, but they've done their job. They've swallowed the sun and the moon.
Yeah.
It's like, now what?
Which would plunge the world into darkness.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing what's lighting is torches.
Yeah.
You imagine, like, you're like, fucking... and then just look, and then there's fucking Yorman going.
Yeah, he just...
Yeah, it would though, wouldn't it? Yeah. Like, where the fuck are you?
Mate, that sounds like an unreal sight for a horror movie game. Horror movie game? A horror game.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
let's
Just
survive.
like complete darkness, and you got a torch, and you got to like try and fight your way through, like drop there, make them scary. I'm losing my mind today. Draugr.
Yeah.
And like make them all look scary and that shit. But then, like, boss battles, you got to fight, like, Jormungandr or, like, run away from him or
Yeah,
whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Fenrir.
Yeah. Mate, that would be sick.
The thing is, I think it wouldn't be, like, total darkness, because, like, when Thor's, like, fighting Jormungandr...
Like, yeah, there'll be lightning strikes and shit. And you know yourself, if you've ever seen lightning before, you know how much that can light up the sky.
Which would look sick, you know?
Yeah.
Just seeing, like, being in pitch blackness, but also lightning with, like, an arched-up snake.
Yeah,
Thor,
going,
like,
yeah.
bang!
Mate, that would be mad.
That would look quite smart.
That would be mad.
I want that as a poster.
You probably can get it, in all fairness.
Yeah, probably. I'll have a look on Display.
Decent.
We're not sponsored.
No. Although, if you would like to sponsor us,
Yeah, let us know. But nah, well,
I think...
what the fuck we're going to do next week?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Unless we just move on to the next mythology.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to.
Which, what is the next one? Egypt, isn't
Egyptian,
it?
yeah.
It is Egyptian.
Yeah,
so,
we're talking about Egyptian mythology. Actually, where is the Book of Truth?
the Book of Truth.
Oh. So next week we'll be talking about the Egyptian gods.
Decent.
I can only think of two right now. Ra and Sobek.
Anubis,
Oh yeah.
Osiris,
Oh yeah.
Isis.
ISIS.
Yeah, there's one called Isis.
We don't want to be talking about that too much. Nah, but yeah, so next week we'll be talking about Egyptian gods. Getting into the Egyptian mythology.
Yeah.
Which will be quite good.
That will be very good.
But I say it's one that interested.
It piques our interest, but we're not.
We've never
not like Greece and Norse.
No.
Like would like. I wouldn't say obsessed, but it's not even an obsession. It's just like
an infatuation.
yeah. Big word.
Don't ask what you spell it, for fuck's sake.
But yeah, no, I'm quite intrigued by
Yeah.
Egyptian mythology.
Let's say I'm intrigued because my mum used to love it. So
Yeah.
So that's why I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I just hope I do it justice, otherwise, well, I'm fucked. Even though she's dead, she's going to haunt me somehow. Some way, shape or form. Fucking hell, sorry. But no, I am looking forward to that.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
am looking forward to that.
No, I think that officially wraps up the Twilight of the Gods,
I'm quite sad.
the
you know.
War of the Gods, and Norse mythology as a whole.
Oh, I'm quite sad, you know.
It is. It's quite. The only saving grace is that Greek's coming up.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Greek as well, so
But when that's done, then I'm going to be in a pit of despair. It's
Yeah.
just like, well, now what?
But let's say after this series, we're just going to go back to what we know best.
Yeah, very, very similar to Series 1.
Yeah.
I'll say. Where it's like, anywhere around the world, we'll talk about whatever mad shit happens. I mean, I've got a few that I've already want to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, tell me about this.
I will.
Yeah.
You guys are going to have to wait.
Or pay us. And we'll
Yeah,
tell you.
yeah.
Or just message us.
Yeah, I'll probably tell you anyway.
No.
But no, I think that officially wraps up this episode. So, Ed, where can they find us?
Yeah, well, you can find us on Facebook, which is Missing Mysteries in Black and White. It's a Facebook group. We'll accept you and see what goes on there.
Mm-hmm.
You can follow us on Instagram, which I am appalled at my thing, because I haven't done it for ages, so I do apologise. Which is Missing Mysteries _, the actual little underline bit. You can follow us on Instagram. No, that is Instagram. just
It's been a long week for you,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah,
It's been a long week. We'll let you off.
Yeah, thank you. You can follow us on Twitter, which is Missing Mysteries 1. And you can follow us on TikTok. What I keep telling you, man. On TikTok, which is Missing Mysteries 10. You'll know it's us because you'll see the logo. Oh, just point to your chest, boy.
Oh, yeah.
We have merch.
If you want one of these,
Yeah.
email us or message us on any platform and let us know.
Sick. Or email us at mythsandmysteries@outlook.com. And that could be sightings of any monsters you've seen or cryptids. That could be sightings of ghosts or UFOs or anything like that. That could be theories of different subjects that we cover, not just on the podcast, but on the hunt as well. I can't really say reacts because we're just reacting.
Yeah.
It's just good luck.
Unless you want to comment a certain video you want us to react to.
That is true, yeah.
Send us the link over.
Exactly. So
don't be doing any dodgy shit.
sightings, theories. It could be criticisms. Something we haven't done very well, we didn't explain enough, or you wanted more of, or something like that. Yeah, or if you've just been shit, let us know.
Yeah.
Praises, which we prefer. Say, oh, we enjoyed this bit, you've done that well, or whatever. Ideas. Give us ideas for like on the hunt, or like say a video to react to on our Reacts one, or anything like that, really.
Yep.
So that is mythsandmysteries@outlook.com. Speaking of videos we react to, our YouTube. Myths and Mysteries, which is easier to find on the Facebook page, which is Myths and Mysteries in black and white. Yeah, I think that's all
that
right.
covers you.
Yeah. So, Josh, where can they listen to us?
You can listen to us, even though you already are. If you fancy listening on another platform or all of them, you can listen to us on Podbean, Spotify, Amazon, Samsung, Podchaser, Player FM, and iHeartRadio.
Fucking-tastic.
But no, Norse mythology is officially in the books. Next week will be Egyptian mythology. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Happy hunting.